In this video, we are going to discuss transversals. So a transversal is simply a line that intersects at least two lines in a plane at separate points. So a transversal would look something like this. If I had line L, line P, and line Q. Q is the transversal. Line Q crosses over P and L at separate points. A transversal could also look like this. Line A is the transversal of line B and C. Line B is a transversal of line A and C. You can see B crosses A and it crosses C. And line C is a transversal of A and B. It crosses A and it crosses B. When we have a transversal, we have certain names for angles that it creates. Here I have drawn a transversal line Z with X and Y. Note, this line creates 8 different angles: A, B, C, D, angle E, F, G, and H. First, we are going to look at interior angles. Interior angles are within the two lines that the transversal crosses. So anything within this space. That would be C, D, E, and F. Those are your 4 interior angles. Now we have exterior angles. Exterior angles are the opposite of interior angles, so they're going to be in the space outside of the two lines. That's going to be A, B, G, and H. So far we have interior and exterior. Now let's get more specific with those interior and exterior angles. Let's first look at consecutive interior angles. Consecutive interior angles are interior angles that lie on the same side of the transversal and, again, are interior. So, for instance, this is one side of the transversal, and there's angles on this side of the transversal as well. So we're going to have 2 pairs. D and F are consecutive interior angles, as well as C and E. Just as you can have consecutive interior angles, you can also have alternate interior angles. So instead of them being on the same side as the transversal, they're on opposite sides. So in this case, for alternate interior angles, it's going to be D and E, because they're on alternate sides, and not just alternate sides of the transversal, but also on alternate lines. and C and F. Now that we've finished identifying interior angles in different ways, let's identify the exterior angles in different ways. First, we're going to go over alternate exterior angles. So alternate exterior obviously would be outside of the lines X and Y, and they would alternate sides. So B would be an alternate exterior angle with H, so B and H, and the other two, A and G. So we have two pairs of alternate exterior angles. Let's go over one more term. The last term we're going to go over is corresponding angles. Corresponding angles is a relationship between the interior and exterior angles. However, they lie on the same side of the transversal and either above or below. So the first one we're going to do is the corresponding angles B and E. Both of them lie on to the left of the transversal, and they're both above X and Y. So B and E are our first two corresponding angles. Another two corresponding angles would be C. I'll use a different form of marking, C and G. Because C and G both lie to the left of the transversal Z and are below X and Y. And these terms left, right, below, and above depend on the picture. If I flip this picture around, then C and G would technically be above. But for this case, we're just picturing it as it is. So C and G are also two corresponding angles. A and F, because A and F lie on the same side to the right, and they're both above. And last but not least, our last pair, D and H. So we have four pairs of corresponding angles: B and E, C and G, A and F, and D and H. With corresponding angles, you're going to always have one exterior paired with an interior angle. An easy way to remember which pairing to do is just think they're both going to be in the same position. So if I was to take this and copy it down here, B and E are in the same position. If I was to take this and copy it down to here, C and G are in the same position. And so on. So this was just a quick introduction to transversals and understanding the different labels for angles that a transversal creates.